Fine. This is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. Yesterday, the TCS results came after the market close, and I think it is in line with expectation. I told you already, nobody is expecting these IT companies to come out with blockbuster results, but as long as it's not very bad, it's okay. Because the bad result has already been factored in the markets. I think yesterday I told you Cognizant result came. The guidance was not good, so because of that, our IT stocks fell like anything. And then so TCS especially is down more than 50% from its all-time high, and Infosys is also close to 50% down. So nobody is expecting good result, but as long as the results are not really very bad, so there might be some slight short covering. So they've declared a 12 rupees dividend. That was also already factored in. That's why TCS futures were trading 7-8 rupees discount yesterday in our markets. And then, as I told you, how to judge the price movement of TCS, it's very simple. And stock looks like Infosys and Wipro, they are listed in US stock market, what they call it as American Depository Receipts. So Infosys, which was down more than 1% here, it is up close to 2% in US. So that means there is a possibility, there can be a 3% difference. So potentially, both Infosys and TCS can move 2 to 3% higher today. So that's one thing. And second thing, if you have positions in TCS, and I also sold 2040 straddle for a combined premium of more than 125 rupees, around 6.5%. So as long as it's not moving more than 3-4%, either upside or downside, I will be making some profit because the IV will collapse. Right? And if you are worried about the overall market, so you need to worry more about Infosys because Infosys has more weightage than TCS in the index. So Infosys, which was down more than 1% here yesterday, in US it is about 2% higher, so making a difference of 3%. So now you understand why the GIFT Nifty is indicating about 100-point higher opening. And also remember, yesterday the institutional figure was not really very bad. FIAs have sold hardly for 200-300 crore, but domestic institutions have bought for 1,200 plus crore. And then until 3 p.m., Nifty future was trading around 24,100. It is after 3 p.m. selling, maybe because of what people call it as a manipulation in the market or Jane Street. Nowadays, they don't call it as manipulation. They call it Jane Street. Right? So that kind of things, plus Sensex expiry. So the Nifty fell nearly 100 point after 3 p.m. Right? And in fact, yesterday, the funny thing is that, Nifty has fallen more than 200 points, and in order to break the day's low after 3 p.m. It went very close to breaking, but it did not break. So that is the kind of selling that has happened after 3 p.m. Okay, and that is despite European markets trading in green. US futures were also in trading in green. Dow future was slightly lower, but Nasdaq and S&P futures were trading in green. So despite all those positivities, why the Nifty has to fall 100 point at that too after 3 p.m. So that's very, very clearly expiry related. So I always say, if something really very bad, the very next day the markets will recover. So probably, yesterday the markets were jittery about these corporate results. And because generally, IT stocks are expected to declare bad results. So now maybe we are going back to 24,100 Nifty future, a spot maybe 30-40 point less. So that is where Nifty was trading at 3 p.m. yesterday. So whatever the Nifty has lost in the last half an hour, so that may be gained at the opening. After opening, what's going to happen, that we do not know. Sometimes, this US ADR may not be a true reflection. You can just judge the overall sentiment. And then plus here, we don't know how much short is left, how much long is left, who is going to blink fast, Usually, the day after the results, the price movement may not be exactly corresponding to the results. Maybe after 1 week, 10 days, it might settle down. But the day results come, so that day, how the price will be moving, it depends upon the market positioning of the stock. So what is the positioning of IT stocks? Is it severely short or severely long? So who is going to blink fast? So all will decide. But forget about this TCS. Come back to banking stocks. Both ICICI Bank ADR and HDFC Bank ADR are higher. HDFC Bank ADR is higher by 1.5%. ICICI Bank ADR is up by 1%. And yesterday also, the Bank Nifty was trying to outperform. Right? So I think yesterday in the post-market report itself, I told you, so this outperformance is likely to continue now. So crude oil also started falling from around $80. Now it has come back to $76, $77. So things are getting back to normalcy. And also, even after the Trump announcement, so there was no big escalation in the war front. So all this, point to the market, as I told you. So we met with an accident, we are in hospital, but the treatment is going very, very well. Right? So once the treatment is over, so we will soon may get up and may start running. So when that is going to happen, I do not know. My hope is that by first week of November, Nifty should cross 25,000 at least. Right? So that's because first week of November is the Deepavali. Around Deepavali time, our economy will be very, very dynamic, buzzing. Many times, our markets peaked out around Deepavali. So that one we'll see later. So right now, for this week, as I told you, 24,300 is the resistance, 23,800 is the support, but 23,800 put option trading around 70 rupees, 24,300 call trading around 30 rupees. The premiums are really good because the volatility index has shot up. And not to forget, smart people are taking 24,000 short straddle. And the people who have been taking 24,000 short straddle since April first week, they've been making very good profit. So yesterday, at some point of time, I saw the combined premium was around 300 rupees. So I've also taken some 24,000 short straddle, 300 point premium. The reason is very simple. Upper break-even 24,300, which is the resistance. Lower break-even is 23,700. That is extra 100 point buffer from the major support. So major support, major resistance. So you are getting the premium. So if the market consolidate, so why not we make some money? So that is the logic. So like to summarize, IT stocks may move higher, banking stocks may move higher, and 23,800 to 24,300 is the range for the rest of the week. Today is Friday. So Friday, Monday, Tuesday. So we have only 3 more trading sessions for this week. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.